Good morning folks, and welcome to the sleepy wee village of Tarbert here in Argyll. And over today and tomorrow we're going to have a crack at the Kintyre 66, which is Scotland's newest driving route. It was only conceived last year as a way, I guess, of bringing more tourists like myself to this beautiful part of the world. So join me and we'll see if we get our kicks on the Kintyre 66. So today we'll head down the Atlantic coast and try and get as far as the lighthouse at the Mull of Kintyre. And you have my word, I will try not to mention that wee Liverpudlian singer from Wings. The first place I've come to is the Gigha ferry. Now Gigha's a little low-lying island just off in the bay in front of me, and there's a ferry leaving in a couple of minutes, so we might as well jump on it. I just dashed aboard at the very last second. I don't have a ticket, I don't know how much it is, I don't know the ferry schedule. Let's just hope there's a ferry going back, eh? Right, we've actually got a wee bit of a decision to make here. This is only an hourly service, and also they stop for lunch at 1 o'clock. So I'm thinking Gigha looks quite a small island. We might just set foot ashore and then jump straight back in the ferry and continue our journey south. We don't want to waste too much time. It looks like a cracking wee island. I'm so sorry we can't give it the time it deserves. There we are, stepping ashore, but I'm afraid we're not going to get any further than the slipway. Proof, I've been to Gigha, if that's how you pronounce it. I really hope so. I remember when I was calling Carradale, Carrera. In fact, the islands look quite similar. Right, let's get back on board. See you later, Gigha. It was worth every penny of that £5.60.
This vessel is fitted with both lifeboats and a marine evacuation system. These are inflatable slides and ramps which are deployed by the crew. In the unlikely event of an emergency which requires the vessel to be abandoned, you will be escorted by fully trained crew members and instructed on how to leave the vessel safely.
Well, that was short and sweet, but already here it gives us a glimpse of how nice the beaches are down this way. Now, I can't for the life of me tell you what this wee place is called, but it looked like a worthwhile wee stop. And I guess that's one of the things about this little route. It's only 66 miles long, so even though I've only got a couple of days, you can just stop off in little places like this and have a look. Although I'm sure I'm going to miss plenty as well. This is not a comprehensive guide. Yeah, that's what really caught my eye here, how this little church just juts out into the bay. It's an absolutely perfect setting, and if I pan round across behind me there, you can see Gigha, where we just were, the little island, and then the Papsa Jura beyond it. And I've got to be a wee bit careful here, it's very slippy. Now I know you're all secretly willing me to fall over. Whoa! Oh, that wasn't a good step. How did I get out of here? Here we are at our first beach of the day, Westport Beach, and there's lots of warnings back there about rip currents, so I won't be going in there today. It's absolutely beautiful here, and there's a tent just up on the hill, and I was just thinking as I passed, it's a perfect spot for a wild camp. The main thing I've noticed so far about this route is how quiet it is. I mean, I'm filming this on the 27th of July. It's still the school holidays. Just imagine what the North Coast 500's like at the moment. So if you're looking for a quieter route, this is your one. A quick wee stop at the airport. You might remember I've done a video from here before where I actually flew into Campbeltown airport and then I walked all the way into town. Oh, am I glad I've got a van this time. Question is, are there any Loganair flights arriving that we could watch come in? Not until 5:15. I thought it was a wee bit quiet, even for Campbeltown. So let's push on. Machrihanish is beautiful, but so far it's not at all what I was expecting. I thought there would be a big beach and no houses, but so far we've got a small beach and big houses. I did drive up this way, but then it went onto this really scary single file road, and it was scary because there were very few passing places, so if I'd met another vehicle I don't know what I would have done. Sorry guys, just passing through. Okay, so I've come up to the top to get a better view, and I'm not seeing the beach I was expecting. That must be Machrihanish beach back there in town. Ah well, as I say, not what I expected, but very cool nonetheless. I'm such an idiot sometimes. I've come back past where the van is parked, and if I'd just bothered to turn my head and look the other way, there's the beach. Please don't hate me, Machrihanians. Your beach is very impressive. I think I just didn't expect all this down here. That's what threw me. So here we are back in Campbeltown, and I say back in Campbeltown because I have made a video from here before, and if you haven't seen it, please check it out. Davar Island and the cave painting, absolutely spectacular. But this is one place I didn't visit last time. Aye, so this is the Linda McCartney Memorial Garden, a very peaceful spot in a very peaceful town. And the bronze statue of Linda in the centre there, that was donated by the man who I said I wouldn't mention. Right, we're deep into the afternoon now, so it's time to start thinking about what we're going to do for the rest of the day. There's bags of daylight left though, so we might well head down to the Mull of Kintyre lighthouse. But I think I'll take this chance while we're in Campbeltown to get some supplies, because there's nothing in the van, and we might well stay down that way tonight. Welcome to Mull of Kintyre. Well, Mull of Kintyre car park. We've still got a bit to go. Now this is probably the one and only time I will ever be here, so enjoy it, because I am never driving that scary ass road again. This is an awfully steep hill, and that's fine and dandy just now, but I'm very aware we're going to have to walk back up it. See that land off in the distance there? That's Northern Ireland. The island of Ireland. I can't believe how close it is. Aye, that drive here, the good news is we got here. The bad news is we're going to have to get back out, and probably tonight as well, because I didn't see any places where I could safely park up overnight. Unless I could just stay in that car park, I'm not sure. But maybe it's better to go tonight when it's a wee bit quieter. I wouldn't want to do that when it was busy. We're getting a first and glorious look at the lighthouse down there, and I still can't believe that's Ireland. We're going to have to go to Ireland now and say, I just can't believe that's Scotland. I've just taken a wee detour off the path for a second because I thought this was a nice map and information sign. No. H for helicopter. Doesn't look like anything's landed there for a few years. Right, so we've got all the way down here to the bottom, and all we've got is a locked gate. So I think that's as close as we are going to get to Mull of Kintyre lighthouse. To be fair though, the most impressive thing down here is not really the lighthouse, it's just the geography of the place. You've got Kintyre Peninsula just behind us there, over to Islay and Jura, and then of course, like I've said, Ireland. While we're down this way, I'm just going to walk over here and see if we can get a slightly better view of the lighthouse. Whoa, I think I'm going to regret this. That's better. I'm getting eaten alive by flies down here. I've taken a wee detour to pay my respects to those who died in the 1994 Chinook helicopter crash right here. It just shows you how dangerous this part of the world is when the weather closes in. Never again. That was just what I feared, and maybe a wee bit worse. I'll sleep tonight. I don't know where, but I'll sleep tonight. Welcome to the beach at Southend, which is quite a descriptive place name, so you'll have a fair idea where I am. I'm low on energy and my camera's low on battery, so this will be quite a short one, but I'll give you a quick look around. Of course, that cool rock has a name, which I can't remember. I think it starts with D. But that's about as much information as you're getting out of me tonight. I think that's us all done for tonight, so let's find somewhere to park up. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Hey, I think we've found our spot for tonight, right on the beach. This is the kind of car park that you would usually expect to see a no overnight parking sign, but there's absolutely nothing, and there's other campers here as well, so that makes me feel a lot more comfortable about staying here. Oh, what a perfect spot, I'm so happy, and it makes things very simple for tomorrow. Only one direction to travel, north. Good morning, welcome to day 2. I had quite a nice sleep down here at Southend. It's a quiet place, that's for sure. And it's only 6 AM now. It's only me and the oyster catchers that are up so far. But what I'm going to do is head back into Campbeltown, get some breakfast, get some phone signal, and then we can work out what we're doing as we head up the east coast today. And hopefully have some adventures along the way. This is Campbeltown at 7 AM. It's a quiet wee place, and there's only one coffee shop open before 10. I hope that coffee's good. The tide isn't even up yet. I think that's another Nordhaven behind me. I tell you, my lottery numbers come up, that's the first thing I'm buying. I quite fancied doing a wee distillery tour while I was here, because Campbeltown is famous for its whisky. I think there's only about 3 distilleries here now, but there used to be 10 times that. But they don't open until about 10 AM. I don't fancy just hanging about for 3 hours. So like always, I'll say it, next time. I can smell bacon. The guy in Rosie's roll shop said, "Are you filming for YouTube?" I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "I'd better make your bacon roll good." One of the perks of the job, eh? Aye, and he wasn't lying, that's a perfect bacon roll and a cracking coffee too. So I'd better say it, get yourself to Rosie's if you're in Campbeltown. I've just pulled over into a lay-by as we're leaving Campbeltown because we've got a beautiful view out over Davar Island. I say if you haven't watched my video on that, be sure to check it out. It's an incredible place. we're a wee bit lost. How can I be lost on a single road? Anyway, we've just gone through Saddell, and that means we've missed the Abbey, the Bay, and an Anthony Gormley sculpture. We've got to go back. They're doing resurfacing work on the road and the car park down there. So the guy said, you'll be fine just to park in that field. I hope he wasn't joking. Saddell Abbey stones. Okay. I wish you could see those a bit better. They're very cool. But it's locked, I think. Is it? Yeah. Oh well. This is a really nice old graveyard, but I can't work out how to get to the Abbey. There must be a wee path. I've got it in my head that it's down by the sea, but the bay is that way. Maybe that's the Abbey. Maybe I'm looking for a completely different building, but now my feet are soaking. I'm so confused. I really wanted to see that Anthony Gormley sculpture, but I can't find any way to get down to the beach. There's no signs, nothing. And of course I've got no phone signal. So if you are doing this route, bring yourself a good map or plan it better than I did in advance. It's true what they say about the beaches in this part of the world. Absolutely stunning, and this is yet another one. But I'm really disappointed about that Gormley sculpture. I really wanted to let you see it and see it for myself, but it'll forever be a mystery. But look, we've got Aaron in the background. That makes everything better. We've stopped off now at Carradale, which is this lovely little village and fishing harbour and very close to the island of Arran. But the problem is we're at 9 o'clock in the morning and we're already halfway up that road from Campbeltown back to the finish at Tarbert. Don't get me wrong, it's been lovely driving up that winding road, but there's not been that many places to stop. And the east coast just hasn't blown me away yet, but maybe that's my fault. Maybe you need to dig a little bit deeper here, because there's certainly nothing too obvious. I like your boat. Psst, psst, psst. I heard the cats were friendly here. There's not been too much to see this morning on the east coast, but then I saw a sign for a castle and we followed that sign. Skipness Castle, never heard of it. Right, seafood cabin, Skipness Castle, 11 till 7. Okay, so it's only 10 AM, but I'm not sure if that's just the seafood cabin that's open from 11. Ah, let's go and have a look. Hey, this is cool. I don't know if you have to pay to get in. Let's go and have a look. What a cool castle, and I'm not just saying that because it's free. Here we are right up on the roof. And look at those views. So the original castle here at Skipness dates from the 1300s, but over the following couple hundred years it had a lot of renovation done, but that's still pretty old. Oh, you look very friendly. Your bark's worse than your bite, isn't it? Yes. Oh, I look gorgeous. Made it back to sunny Tarbert and the end of the Kintyre 66. So let's climb these steps to the castle and I'll give you my final thoughts. I'm always going uphill, but you're normally rewarded with some kind of view. Let's hope that's the case in Tarbert. Hi pigeons, like your house. So Kintyre 66, what did I think of it? Well, to me it's like a tale of two coasts. The west coast yesterday on the way down, that was a fun road to drive, right beside the beach, and I would say that's worthy of the title Kintyre 66. But today, coming back up on the east coast, it was those narrow roads, passing places all the way, and to be honest with you, I found that a bit of a chore to drive, and there weren't that many places that you could stop off. But overall, it's a beautiful part of the world. Although the peninsula itself is not that scenic, you've got the views over to Arran, Islay, Jura, and even as far as Ireland. So from that point of view, it's well worthwhile doing. And not only that, but you could literally do it in half a day if you were in a rush. But I would say 3 to 4 days maximum, that's all you really need. And I did it in a day and a half, and I feel like I didn't see everything, but I gave it a good shot. So aye, overall it was a nice couple of days, nothing too spectacular, but if you're in the area it's well worth a look. As for me, I've now got a 4.5 hour drive home to Montrose. Wish me luck. Okay folks, thanks again for watching, and as always, take care, and I'll see you soon.
One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydream.